Hey guys, welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We are back. And I actually am getting a Bad Batch review out before like Saturday or Sunday, which is crazy. But with this episode, I could not be late. I caught it early, luckily, today. And what an episode it was. Spoilers ahead because we're talking about episode 15, really part one of our two-part finale here. Yesterday, the announcement of season 2 of The Bad Batch was extremely awesome. If you haven't checked out, we did a live stream yesterday with Star Wars Timeline myself where we talked about the news. That was one of the stories. And something I talked about there is I love that they announced it early. It got me even more excited for these episodes. And the show definitely deserves it. I've heard some complaints about pacing and things like that. And, you know, some of those I can understand, but I think we're going to get rewarded with these big character moments, and we did today. Right off the top, I want to talk about Kamino, because if you guys have followed my reviews at all, going back to when I did, when on Star Wars Tonight's channel, and we did kind of a conversation as a group, one of the first things that I kind of thought about was what's going to happen to Kamino, because the Empire cannot let it stand. And we've seen throughout the show them slowly start to take over Kamino. And today we saw really the end of the labs, the destruction of that. And what's crazy to me is Kamino, the location, has almost felt like a character in this prequel world. From Attack of the Clones into the Clone Wars, it has been an iconic planet, an iconic destination, the home of our clone friends. And when they flash through those empty hallways, after the fantastic cinematography of the Empire coming in to the lightning clouds to just decimate the labs, it was truly a sad moment. And when a show can make me sad about a building, about a series of labs, it's done a great job. It's been successful, and it was very hard to see Kamino fall and really feel like the era had come to an end. That's one thing I wanted to call out right off the bat, just an extremely effective storytelling. And then I want to talk about Crosshair, because they surprised me here with the Crosshair emotion. What we found out was really Crosshair is pretty upset they never came back for him. Hunter rightfully points out, well, we didn't really have a choice. You tried to kill us. And Crosshair notes, hey, I didn't have a choice either. And they've known that because they got their chips removed. Omega knew that probably right off the bat, as we heard in episode 1. And they've risked their lives for Gregor. They risked their lives for other characters throughout the show. But they didn't go back for Crosshair. And it was a good, I thought, emotional conflict. And he had his kind of Darth Vader join me on the Empire speech to the gang. Obviously was unsuccessful, but we've got him back integrated in the team. Let's see how they actually come together. But I thought this was a really good way to start that healing process, to start that regrowth. I thought it was a really well executed scene, a really cool moment where they're back on the training grounds like we've seen them before, with the theme blaring. Just a really successful scene. And ultimately with this show, you know, I don't even know what we can do in the next episode, because I thought this was such a well-paced, a well-balanced episode, and I'm afraid to lose any of these characters. They've done a great job of making me love all the Bad Batch, Omega. I guess Crosshair's the only one I don't really care about until this episode, when now I'm like, dang, Crosshair's got a point. He's always been kind of the jerky one, even since the Clone Wars. But obviously he missed his family, he missed the guys, and to me that was a really, really well done, just well done character moment. So much. I mean, where are the Kaminoans going? Are they going to work on Dark Troopers? Are they going to work on Snow Clones? I'm sure they'll be coming up at some point again in the near future. But losing Kamino was truly sad. Getting Crosshair back was powerful. Just so many moments in this episode I thought were just extremely successful. And I'm singing the show's praises, and it's well deserved for season 2. I hope we get several more after that as well, because this is just an awesome era to explore and some great vessels to explore it through. I mean, there's so much with the Bad Batch that I think has worked. I'm so excited. What have you guys thought about the show? I know some people have complained about pacing, or some episodes are really slow, or they don't really do a lot to develop some of the characters like Echo or Tech, for example. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. I am completely on board. I am really excited in the direction we're going, and we'll see where it goes next week. Love to see the transition from the Empire to the Republic, vice versa, Republic to the Empire. Loving everything we're doing, the imagery. So much to be excited for. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll be back again very soon with more Star Wars content. Again, make sure you stick around and subscribe to see all that in your little feed every day. I know I'm just like the best channel on there, and you're always excited to see my videos. Until next time, guys, we'll see you then.